The miles ticked by on Interstate 5 on a very sunny morning. But rain or shine, this is a trek So Humane has made dozens of times.
We usually have one big saving train trip a month, and then we do weekly trips that are to local shelters, and like the one today that we're doing to Northern California.
So Humane's executive director, Karen Evans, says just last year the saving train transferred 850 animals.
If we had more space or a bigger vehicle or more resources, we could absolutely transfer more than that.
It's a popular program at the organization, mostly because residents in the Rogue Valley don't seem to slow down when it comes to adopting pets. On this day, the saving train had a couple of stops.
We've had a partnership with SoHumane's Animal Services for a number of years in just trying to help them get the dogs out in a timely manner so that they don't have to euthanize them. And then we're also headed to Haven Humane in Anderson, California, where it's a larger facility, but they have the same problem.
Once at the shelter, intake supervisor Estrella Cervantes and So Humane volunteer Karen Stevenson don't waste any time.
But he's super sweet, hands-on, he's great.
Kennel by kennel, they walk through, seeing who's friendly, who's afraid. They're also looking at their fur, skin, and teeth.
It's okay, you just went out, I know.
Being inside the shelter, you can literally feel the stress these dogs are under, as some pant, beg to get out, or jump for your attention.
A lot of the time when they are barking, they just want out. They have a lot of dogs they have to handle here, and they're just trying to do everything they can. So it can change their behavior if they're not exercised, so we have to keep that in mind.
And for some of the pups, their stress is right in front of you. This Chihuahua was hiding underneath its blanket and refused to come out of its kennel. It took a little patience and some love from volunteer Karen before it ventured out.
It's not easy. I would love to take all of them, but part of it you have to think about the dogs that can get adopted quickly so then we can take more and continue saving more lives.
For the dogs and cats in this van headed back to the Rogue Valley, their future is bright. The potential for a forever home is somewhat solid. For the dozens of dogs that will be left behind, their future is not so certain. Some may be adopted, others will be euthanized.
And it's hard because sometimes you do go home thinking about the one dog you couldn't take, you know. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. But thankfully, it's so humane that we can help as many as we can.
She admits it's a tough job, even more so when they went to a different shelter right next door.
We're going to go into basically their stray hold building, which I had warned you guys it can be kind of hard to go in there because I've seen like burn cases and animal abuse cases in there.
While these facilities do the best they can with adoption and sending animals to no-kill shelters, Evan says at the end of the day, there's one real solution.
Spay-neuter is the answer. We have such a problem in this country that we simply cannot adopt our way out of it. If people don't become more responsible and don't get on board with spay-neutering their animals, we're going to be fighting this battle till the end of time.
He's cute. He seems sweet. He just seems stressed. But
after their walkthrough comes the tough part, who stays and who goes. The pups who are picked are vaccinated, discharged, and loaded up in the van with the other animals. But not all the candidates could go, like Walnut. While he made the list, there simply wasn't enough space in the van.
Okay, dude.
So Evans decided to make an executive decision and take him with us in our vehicle. Walnut rode home with us to the Rogue Valley, visibly content, maybe even hopeful his new home was in the very near future.